Hello, everyone. So happy that you're here with me today. And we're going to do tapping together on how to feel safe in your body. Now, this is a remake because I went too fast in my previous one. And I'm so sorry about that for those of you who are coming back for a second round. I'm going to be very conscious. In the beginning, when I was learning how to make these videos and everything, I would forget. I'd just go into like channeling and be popping these things off. So I'm going to be very conscious to keep it slow enough, and I'm going to go to some core vows that we make deep inside of us, and we're going to tap on those and hopefully release them. And so those of you who've never done tapping before, you're going to follow me. We're going to be tapping, starting right at the eyebrow, tapping here about 4 or 5 times, tapping on the side of the eye, tapping on the bone right underneath the eye, tapping here underneath the nose. And I'm sorry I'm doing this outside, so you might hear a few things, but that's all right. Just follow along. And then right here in this indentation under your bottom lip, and then down right here under your clavicle bone, right here. Just tap on that. That's all I do. I don't do the side, and I don't start off with the hand. I so far have not found that I need to do that, and that others that I work with need to do that. So I've sort of shortened the process. But if you feel you've been trained and you've done other tapping and you feel like you need to do it, that's fine. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be on the exact spot saying the exact same thing when I'm saying it. So do what feels right for you. If you're familiar with tapping and you have your regular things that you do with tapping, I want you to feel into, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being you're not really, you're feeling pretty good in your body, safe in your body, and a 10 feeling, yeah, I do not feel safe at all. So just write down on a piece of paper that 10, or 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, wherever you land on that. And then also I want to say a few things about why we don't feel safe in our body. I can tell my glasses have a smudge on it. Being starseeds and sensitives, we've encountered feelings, because if we've came into the world being sensitive and feeling the world around us and feeling our family around us, and a lot of times that became too much. It was overwhelming, overstimulating, and feeling everything. And we would think that it was us that was feeling that way. We didn't realize when we were younger that we were picking up on other people's experiences, and we would take those on as if they were ours. And so after a while that becomes overwhelming, so we find ways to get out of our body in order to not feel what we're feeling. So we'll just we'll get out of our bodies. We'll turn it off. We'll turn off feeling things, and then we learn how to think about them. We think about them rather than truly feel them. So that's one of our experiences. We do that with trauma or something that's happening that is we're not wanting to experience, we're not wanting to believe, we're not wanting to feel. And so we will, and what I mean, we're just not grounded in our body. We just kind of leave it. We find something else to put our attention on so that we're not experiencing it. Or we're experiencing things like being bullied, and or feeling shame, or feeling things that are guilt that we don't want to feel, and so we repress them, we push them down. And also people pleasing, where we're giving our power away to other people, making other people feel more important than ourselves. then that's abandoning ourselves, and ourselves don't like to feel abandoned, right? And we probably have people in our lives that we've felt abandoned from, and we don't want to feel that abandonment as a kid and stuff. So we do things, we find ways to cope with it that are not the healthiest, but it's amazing what we do as young children to cope with things that are really overwhelming, and nobody's teaching us how to cope. The other things is, if you come in as a starseed, you're usually coming in from a higher vibrational frequency, and then you come into this heavy, dense body that does not feel good, and then you're picking up on all these things, and it's like, oh my gosh, why am I here? I don't like this. This doesn't feel good. It's too much. And we might be sensitive to sounds, to lighting, to noise, right, around us. And anyway, it all just keeps building on each other from a young child until now. And let's add to that what's happening in the world, and whatever also happened to you in your world that created those traumas and things that have made you not feel safe. And I think I want to share too, that I didn't share on the other video, is that, feeling safe in a first, for me, in order for me to feel safe with anybody, I first had to feel safe within myself. And I did not feel safe. I used to wake up with fear and not feeling safe every morning. I don't have that anymore since I've been doing this work and got to the bottom of what it was that was making me not feel safe. But I know in my core there's things that how to make myself feel safe. But like in this crazy world that we're living in right now, right? There is a lot of stuff going on that can make us not feel safe, that we have no control over. So that's part of this, is realizing what do we have control over, and how can we manage that in order to feel safe in here. And when we feel safe in here, we can guide ourselves better about what's happening out there. And so unless your life is threatened, at this moment, whether a gun's being held here, you wouldn't be watching this video, right? But I'm just making a point, or bombs are landing on you, or, in some way you're being abused or something like that, then yes, you're definitely not safe, and you need to get to safety and find people to help you and create safety for yourself. So I know feeling safe in our body is not necessarily an easy thing. So anyway, let's start, and let's talk a little bit about what the benefits of feeling safe in your body. You feel freer. You feel you're not as stressed. You get healthier. You feel more loving. You're more in the present moment. When you don't feel safe, your world gets really small. And it's hard to be creative. I have a vulture flying right over. That's a good omen. You can feel your feelings. You have more control over you, and you trust yourself better, and you feel connected to others and Source and Mother Earth, so that you feel supported, and you feel more joy and pleasure in life, and empowered, and you become more creative. Your ability to create skyrockets. Okay, let's start. So again, you've written down your number, where you're at, 1 to 10, 10 being yes, I do not feel safe at all in my body. And if you're hearing the crinkling, I'm sorry, that's my notes. So I don't feel safe. So you just follow along and tap with me where I'm at, or if you know how to do it, you can go at your own pace. I don't feel safe in my body. I just don't feel safe. I feel stressed and overwhelmed. I feel like I can't trust anybody or anything or me to make myself feel safe. And even though I want to feel safe, it doesn't feel like I can make it happen. I don't know how to do that. I don't feel safe in my body. I don't want to feel everything that I would have to feel. It feels like there's too much to feel. Other people wanted me to make them feel better, feeling responsible for other people. I don't want to feel their pain or my pain. It feels like it's too much. It feels like so much is going on inside of me when I'm in my body that it doesn't feel it's safe. I don't know what to do with it all. It's so overwhelming sometimes. But I know I want to be in my body. That's where my power is. And I'm giving it away. I'm here to be in my body. And on some level, I know I'm really powerful. I know I'm here to help. But it's hard to help when you can't face your feelings. And it's hard for me to feel everything. It feels hard for me to feel other people on top of my own stuff. I don't know how to separate it out yet. I'm resisting feeling all the things I felt as a kid that I didn't like. So I found ways to protect myself and not feel them. But I need to take my power back by being in my body. I came here to be in my body. And I have this inner knowing that I'm to work in my body, that's where my power is. Feeling my feelings is really important. Being able to feel my feelings and not feel responsible for everybody and not make them good or bad or right or wrong is really important for my evolution. It's really important for me opening my heart and being that love energy that I am. It's my power. It's my life force. I don't feel safe in my body when I'm overwhelmed by feelings. or the idea of feelings, or me thinking about what I'm going to feel. I don't even have to feel them. I can just think about them, and it becomes overwhelming. I don't feel safe in my body. I've been abandoning myself, putting other people first. Not feeling my feelings. Avoiding me. Because I keep looking out and finding ways that I'm not safe, or creating stories that I'm not safe, instead of being in my body and feeling my feelings and grounding in to Mother Earth, having a connection with her, and having a connection to Source, and all of nature. Instead, I've been resisting being me and my body, because I haven't felt safe in my body. My soul is safe in my body. My spirit is safe in my body. My body wants to evolve in order to be a safe home for my spirit and soul, to allow me to express myself freely, meaning feeling safe in my body, to create what my spirit and soul wants to create while in my body. So I'm ready to feel safe. I'm ready to start releasing old stories that I tell myself that make me feel unsafe. I'm ready to release old programming that I've grown up with that puts me in fear, that's making me feel out of control. I'm ready to take back my power, to be uniquely me, to be sovereign and discerning about what I let into my energetic system, and what energies I let in to my body, my energetic system, what I'm thinking and believing, so that I know my true personal power, so I know more of who I am, rather than a disempowered, fearful spirit. I haven't felt safe in my body. And I choose to feel more connected to me, to Mother Earth, to Source, my higher self, my angels and guides and ancestors and animal and mineral kingdom, it all. I choose to start feeling safe in my body. Okay, so now so just feel in and say, okay, how, from 1 to 10, where are you now? So are you at like a 7, a 5, a 2? And I want to share, if I'm not saying something, go ahead and add in whatever I'm not saying. We're going to do another round. And I'm just doing it from, I'm not following what was on the other one. I'm just doing the new thing to help release a little bit more. So if you're at a 1 or 2, you're good. You're good to go. And if you still have some, we're going to do a little bit more. And so let me do the second round, and then I'll do a little bitty talk after the end. So let's start tapping again. So I'm still feeling unsafe in my body. I don't really trust myself. And I don't trust the world. And I might not even trust people around me. You might say I don't trust a lot. If I don't trust myself, how can I feel safe? So I need to trust myself. I'd like to trust myself. So I have to start listening to myself. And that requires that I set some boundaries with people, with time. In order to feel safe, I need to know I can trust myself. I need to know that I can be there for me, not anybody else right now. I need to know I can be there for me. Where am I letting myself down? Where have I abandoned myself? Where am I giving my power away to other people? Where am I people pleasing? Where am I holding back my truths and not speaking what's important to me? Where am I closing my heart down? In order for me to feel safe, I need to open my heart. I need to love myself, or at least value myself, honor myself, so that I'm doing the things that take care of me first. I know that's really hard hard for sensitives and starseeds feel. It's hard for me to feel that, to put myself first. It's hard for me to trust myself that way because I was told that was selfish. I was told if I put myself first to take care of myself, that was not right. I had to take care of everybody else first. And if I had leftover energy, then I'd take care of me. So I don't feel safe because nobody was taking care of me. I was taking care of everybody else. I was told or influenced or programmed to take care of everybody else. And then I would be safe. But it's not true. Because if I'm not taking care of me and nobody else is taking care of me, how can I feel safe? Because nobody's watching out for me. I need to take care of me in order to feel safe. I will take care of me. I will honor and love and watch after me. I am worthy. I am lovable. I am enough in all the areas of my life. I am no longer going to abandon myself. I am a priority to myself. Feel your heart open as you say that. I matter. I matter. And it matters that I take care of me in order to feel safe. It matters that I'm connected to Source, that I see my connection to everything. I am not alone. I am not alone. I am safe when I take care of me. And when I am in my power, and when I take care of me, then I have more to help others without sacrificing me, if I so choose. I don't feel safe, but I'm getting better. I'm learning what's important, what matters to me, and what makes me feel safe. That I'm watching after me, that I have connection to myself, to Source, to others, and to nature. Okay, take a nice deep breath. Again, check in, see where you are. We're going to do one more. A whole nother thing came up as I was doing that one. I'm going to do it on what's happening in the world now about feeling safe. But check in where are you now? Just feel. How safe do you feel? You feel safer? All right. So here's the next round. I don't feel safe in this crazy world. Oh my gosh, what the hell is happening? I don't feel safe. It feels so out of control. Everything feels out of control. I don't know who or what to trust. So I feel very unsafe in my body. It doesn't feel safe to be in my body. I don't like what I'm seeing and hearing and feeling. There's so much energy around right now. It doesn't feel safe in my body. I don't know what to do with all this energy that's coming into my body. I don't know what to do with all the feelings that are coming into my body. It feels overwhelming. It feels out of control. And I don't feel safe because it feels that way. I don't feel safe in my body because it feels too overwhelming. I don't feel safe in my body because everything feels like it's breaking down. I don't feel safe in my body because I don't know who or what to trust. I don't feel safe in my body because it all feels out of control. And yet, it feels like there's a bigger purpose here. A bigger purpose to find out who I really am and what I'm here to do. The breakdown on the outside that doesn't feel good, that doesn't make me feel safe, feels like it's breaking down stuff on my inside. It's matching it in some ways. And the unknown doesn't feel safe. I don't know who I'm becoming as I let go of my programming. I don't know who I'm becoming as I let go of my stories. I don't know who I am, really, without those stories, without the trauma and the drama. But I know my heart wants to open. I know deep inside of me there's something wanting to evolve, wanting to break through. And there's just so many unknowns. So I don't feel safe in my body because I'm protecting myself. I feel like I have to leave my body in order to protect myself, like I did as a kid. And what I'm learning is I'm here to be this spectacular, unique spirit in this human body. That's the experience. That's the empowerment, is to find out who I am as my spirit in a human body. How can I best be me, feeling safe in my body? How can I trust the process of being a strong, energetic spirit in this human body? I have to work it. This is why I have to do my own work and not other people's. Because I'm learning how to be my spirit in this body, how to feel safe, how to be creative, how to express source through this body. how to love unconditionally me and others and nature, how to be in my power through unconditional love. How to be a light body. I don't feel safe in my body because everything's changing. Because I'm changing and I don't know what that means yet. But I'm getting to feel more and more grounded and safe in my body. Every minute, every time I open my heart, I feel safer and safer in my body as I spend more time in it, as I get to know myself. I feel safer in my body, connecting to my source, to my spirit, to my soul, to my higher self, to nature. I'm feeling safer and safer every moment, every day, as I shed the stories and reveal the truths and realize I'm not alone. I feel safer in my body knowing I'm not alone and never have been. But I was conditioned to feel like I was. That's nobody's fault. That's not your fault. That's not your parents' fault. I feel safer in my body. Having some knowledge of what's happening in this evolution. I feel safer in my body knowing that I have choices. I can't control what's out here, but I can control what's in here. I have control over choosing fear or love. I have control over division or peace, war or peace. I feel safer in my body when I listen to my body, when I listen to my spirit. Because I am worth it. This is why I'm here. Because I can do it. I am the power. I have all the power in me to know truly who I am and to feel safe in my body, expressing it, living in it, feeling it. I feel safer in my body, feeling my feelings and letting them go rather than resisting them. I feel safer in my body knowing I get to choose how I feel, what I feel, when I feel it, setting clear boundaries and not having to be like anybody else because I am unique. I get to choose my own path. I feel safe in my body. Okay, guys. So feel in. How do you feel? The safer you start to feel, then you'll allow yourself to open your heart. And when we don't feel safe, is because we're the perfectionist part of us is feeling we're not good enough. Yeah, we don't know what's going to happen, feeling out of control, all that good stuff. I have a couple things I want to suggest to you that will help. Of course, course, you can come get some coaching or join my Patreon group, and we work on stuff every week to help remove all those things so you can feel safe and empowered in your body. So number one, feel your feelings. It's so important. It's the resistance. It turns things into monsters, and then you don't feel safe, and the stories go. Watching your stories, so observing yourself going through stories that you're telling yourself that you're not safe. Okay? So and observe, when you wake up in the morning, if you wake up like I did and would feel unsafe, you logically tell your body that you're safe. So I would be I'd wake up and I'd be in fear, total fear, and I would be and one of the reasons is because spirit was out here. So the first thing in the morning, just say, any part of me that is not in my body now, come into my body. It's safe. Everybody come, all aspects of my spirit, my soul, get into my body. Everything that serves me, everybody else's energy, go back to where you originated with grace and ease. Go back to where you were. Everybody else's energies away. My energy come in, fill up my body all the way to my toes, all the way around me, my whole energetic experience. Let that work. And if you're a big thinker versus feeling, I would recommend that you put alarms every hour or something where the alarm would go off on your phone, and it would just be for you to check in, how am I feeling? Now you can print out a list of feelings from the computer and then start learning new feelings. Brene Brown has a book on descriptions of feelings, and just start to get to know the differences in how to describe feelings, or what that is that you're feeling. Because I can give you an example. A lot of people mistake excitement for fear. So fear and excitement are so close together, because when you go on a roller coaster, right, and it's our parents or whoever we were with the first time said, are you afraid? And it's as you were little, and it'd be oh, that's what I'm feeling fear. And it was really you're so excited for something to happen. But we've got this feeling if you have a new opportunity coming, or a job interview, or you're meeting somebody and you get those, you're oh my God, I'm afraid. And it's no, you're excited. So to find out what are the feelings that you're feeling, and then also watching, is there a story I'm telling myself? And is there a habitual story that I'm telling myself in order, do I cause drama? Do I bring up drama to, is that something that I'm creating in order to drive me or get me to do something because I'm feeling bored? I think that's all I'm going to leave you with right now, because there's other stuff. Again, I work on this stuff all the time on my Patreon, and then you can come on as a one-to-one client, and we can work on these and go deep. So it's just very specific to you, and you get coaching on my one-to-one Patreon. So I hope this helped. I hope I went slow enough for everybody, and I tried to reach the different roots of fears. And I think for now that covered a lot. So to your empowerment, to the opening of your heart, to the grounding of your body. Oh, that's what I would say. Ground every day. Ask Mother Earth energy to come up into your body. Ask Source energy to come down and through, and you feel like it's raining, and you've got this energy going around you like this, and then you have energy going around you like this, and it's cleansing all those other people. And set healthy boundaries. You're not going to take on other people's energy. You're not going to give your time and energy away. Again, those are things that you would learn with me or in the group. So, till we meet again, love, live, and matter. Take care.